on Creative Nigeria fortnightly promise. Today, the hot seat is on the Awori Festival. If you could see me right now, you will see that I'm decked out in the, I believe it was the uniform that we all wore last year's festival. And so I'm proudly Awori today. And Prince Femi Fadina, the chairman of Awori Tourism, shares insight into the 2023 edition. Let me just welcome specially Prince Femi Fadina to the show this morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, and I'm sorry for coming late. It was go slow, and thank you.
I'll let Frank address that.
I don't be last man now.
Okay, but is he forgiving?
Well,
to tell us more about how the 2023 edition Anchor Insurance, and today we take it one step further. Creative Nigeria, here we stay ahead of the pack. Welcome and good morning.
Fellow Nigerians, have you heard about NICO? National Institute for Cultural Orientation is Nigeria's cultural intelligence and intellectual powerhouse. Set up to X-ray the diversity of Nigerian culture, language, with offices across and validate cultural assets, unique and beneficial to a national aspiration. An agency under the Federal Ministry of Information, Culture and National Orientation. NICO Abuja Office, Culture for National Development.
Welcome back and thank you for staying tuned. We want to take you through today's weather because our weather girl is right here, Oluebube Sharon James.
Good morning. It's nice to be back again. Today in Lagos, rainfall is expected in the morning, and it did rain a little bit. The likelihood of rain, like I said, today is high. However, the precipitation will be light. A mild temperature range peaking at a warm 29 degrees Celsius and bottoming out to a moderately hot 25 degrees Celsius is forecasted. Sunrise was at about 6:37 this morning and sunset should be at about 6:47. Daylight will last for about 12 hours 10 minutes, so you have 12 hours to get whatever you have to do done today. In Abuja, storms with thunder and lightning and the rainy weather are expected. The chance of rainfall is high. Precipitation will be moderate. The forecasted temperature will peak at a warm 29 degrees Celsius and dip to a minimum of an agreeable 22 degrees Celsius. Sunrise was at about 6:20 this morning and sunset should be at about 6:31. The daylight is also estimated to last for about 12 hours 11 minutes. This is the weather report from the Weather Channel and the Weather Atlas, brought to you by Creative Nigeria.
Let's move on to
You are the best, the very, very best. You make our world go round. This is why we'll always be your anchor.
At Anchor Insurance, we will always turn up for our clients when it really matters. We put in 100% because they mean the world to us. If you desire insurance services built around you, where claims are paid promptly, then come to Anchor Insurance.
You are the best. You are the very, very best. Oh, yeah. You make our world go round. And this is why we'll always be our anchor.
Anchor Insurance, where insurance truly works.
All right, welcome back. While we get ready for our Anchor Insurance segment, can I just say that we want to send hearty congratulations out because Governor, Lagos State Governor, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu just swore in his new commissioners, and of particular concern, of particular concern to us here on Creative Nigeria are the Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture, and that's Adetoke Benson Awoyinka. So congratulations to her. Then the Commissioner for Transportation, Mᴜsɪᴄ, congratulations to you. And Waterfront, that's the Commissioner for Waterfront, Yakubu Adebayo Alebiushu. We wish them many successes in this tenure in office. Right, we have Anchor Insurance Faculty right here, joining us via the phone line in the person of Mr. Chima Ikechi. Good morning, Mr. Chima. Hello? Are you there? Oh, we seem to have lost that call. Okay. While we try to get in touch with him, I guess we move on to our movies on radio. Coming to you, courtesy Mr. Shaibu Husseini, Dr. Shaibu Husseini.
Good morning and welcome to the Movies on Radio segment of the Creative Naija show. My name is Shaibu Husseini. Let's begin with the news that in spite of the twin Hollywood strikes, the Toronto International Film Festival opened on September 7 in Toronto, Canada, and will run until the 17th, that is this Sunday. Recall that we told you here that the Writers Guild of America and the Screen Actors Guild, as well as the American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, have been on strike since June, and there is no sign that the strike, which was called over wages and job security, will end anytime soon. Festival goers say there has been less buzz for the festival, which is reputed as a launchpad for numerous Academy Award-winning films since the festival started last Thursday. However, the festival opened with The Boy and the Heron from acclaimed Japanese director Hayao Miyazaki, about a boy on a journey into a magical world after the death of his mother in the Second World War. About 200 feature films will be screened across the 11-day festival. So far, the festival has featured a couple of premieres, including Dump Money, starring Seth Rogen and Paul Dano, about the amateur investor who turned GameStop into a Wall Street phenomenon in 2021. There's also the screening of Michael Keaton's Knox Goes Away, starring Al Pacino. Two films by Nigerian-born filmmakers have been having a good run at the festival. The first is Lonzo Nzekwe's Aura, which featured in the industry segment, and reports reaching us indicate that the movie has grabbed a distribution deal already. Say you heard it here, a distribution deal already. The second Nigerian film at the Toronto Film Festival is Genevieve Nnaji's I Do Not Come Back to You by Chance. It has had 3 screenings so far in the special showcase segment of the festival. We say congratulations to Lonzo Nzekwe and our diva Genevieve Nnaji for this feat. It is indeed a big deal to have your film screened at such a prestigious film festival as the Toronto International Film Festival. Still talking about festivals, the organizers of the maiden edition of the African Cultural Film Festival have announced dates for the festival. Notable writer, producer and director Ememi Song, who is brain behind the film festival, disclosed to us at Creative Naija that the festival will hold as from October 26 through to 29 October in Houston, Texas. Further disclosed that the festival aims at encouraging a vibrant exchange of ideas and promotes a deeper appreciation for cultural diversity. The producer and director of Ayama and other critically acclaimed Nollywood titles also explained that the festival focuses on celebrating African films, short films and documentaries in a bid to unveil the cultural and artistic richness of the black race to a global audience. Over 50 African-themed films have been received so far for the festival, and they'll be featured in the competitive and out-of-competition categories. Yours very sincerely will lead an 8-man jury comprising the filmmaker Obi Melonye and the president of the Directors Guild of Nigeria, Dr. Victor Kai, to nominate films that will be honored for cultural richness and artistic expression. But apart from film screenings, the film festival will also feature panel discussions, workshops, networking, and an award ceremony. The festival comes up in October, so there is still some time to plan to attend. But before you jet out to Houston for AfriCof, do take time to listen to more travel tips on the Creative Naija show. Before we go, let's just hint that the countdown to the 20th edition of the Nigeria's longest running independently organized film festival, Abuja International Film Festival, has officially begun. Festival founder and Chief Executive Officer Fidelis Duka announced that the festival will take place in Abuja from the 30th of October to the 3rd of November 2023. The festival features screening of films in a wide spectrum of genre, including features, shorts, documentaries, experimental, student and animation films. The festival offers a contemporary and liberal platform for the filmmakers of the world to exhibit the excellence of the film art form. And I'm sure I have a minute more to mention that the nominations for the 2023 African Movie Academy Awards will be announced by the president of the AMA jury for 2023, Kit Shiri, on September 21. We shall bring you details of the nominees when we return here soon. That's the size of the Movies on Radio segment package for today. Until I come your way again, take time out to watch a Nigerian film at the cinema. For me and for us at Creative Naija, a Nigerian film a day keeps stress away. See you soon.
Welcome back. Indeed, a Nigerian movie a day keeps stress away. I agree. Do you agree, Frank?
Yeah, I agree. Because anytime it's on this beat,
Yeah.
Of course, you see your temperature
Comes down.
Because you must listen.
Mm-hmm.
You must listen, and of course, there's so much knowledge, embedded in this report, and I think that's the best. That's why we say around here on this program,
You get the best.
You get the best.
You get the best. All right. So, we promised you hospitality nuggets today, and you're getting hospitality nuggets. This is Justin Alvat bringing you hospitality nuggets.
Hello, listeners. Welcome to another episode of Hospitality Nuggets with Justina Ovat on Creative Nigeria on mainland 98.3 FM. Our nugget this week is: feedback is a gift. Embrace it, learn from it, and use it to continuously improve. Let me say that again. Feedback is a gift. Embrace it, learn from it, and use it to continuously improve. In the context of hospitality, the statement emphasizes the importance of guest feedback and reviews in the hospitality industry. It underscores the idea that feedback from guests is a valuable resource that can help hospitality establishments embrace their services, deliver a better guest experience, and ultimately thrive in a competitive industry. It encourages a proactive and customer-centric approach to continuous improvement. Let's break it down some more. When we say feedback is a gift, this suggests that when guests take the time to provide feedback, whether it's positive or negative, it should be seen as a valuable contribution. It's a gift because it provides insight into the guest experience and how the hospitality establishment is perceived. Embrace it means that hospitality professionals should welcome and encourage feedback from guests. Instead of avoiding criticism or ignoring comments, they should create an environment where guests feel comfortable sharing their thoughts and opinions. Learn from it reminds us that feedback offers a learning opportunity. It allows the hospitality staff and management to gain insights into what they are doing well and whether there might be areas of improvement. Learning from feedback helps identify strengths and weaknesses. Use it to continuously improve. Suggest that the ultimate goal of feedback in hospitality is to drive improvement. Whether it's making changes to service standards, addressing specific issues, or enhancing overall guest satisfaction, the insights gained from feedback should be actively used to bring about positive changes. I leave you with the words of Ed Batista. We can't sit back and wait for feedback to be offered, particularly when we are in a role of leadership. If we want feedback to take root in the culture, we need to explicitly ask for it. And so, I ask Frank and Bumi, how has Hospitality Nuggets with Justina Ovat been doing so far? And for my wonderful listeners, be sure to ask for feedback about something you have been doing well. Over to you, Frank and Bumi.
Welcome back. Very important, the points that Justina made. Feedback is very important. And I guess we're going to be getting feedback from Chima this morning. Good morning to you. This is our anchor faculty man. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Winnie.
Yes.
Good morning, Frank.
Technology wanted to mess us up this morning, but God passed them.
Yes, for sure.
Good morning. How you doing?
Very well, very well. I'm fine. Good morning, Frank.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. I think we don't want Bumi.
Yeah.
We were talking insurance today, and the subject matter. So quickly, we can just roll it. I think we just take two of it, and
yes, and then
we need to listen to him. He's a very good. Let me say, a good faculty man.
A very good faculty man.
Maybe I will change over from this business to insurance very soon.
And it was in the news last week that the insurance industry turned over. Serious percentages.
No, Chima, I just want Chima to mentor.
Honestly.
The one that be counting what is going
on. But today, micro insurance series, we're going a little deeper. Today, we're going into the householder insurance. And, off air, Frank and I had a discussion that this is a really sweet one. It sounds really good, and it sounds like something that should become a household name in every household in Nigeria. So what exactly is a household insurance policy?
The household insurance policy, it's an insurance policy taken up for households, owners, not necessarily owning the property, but you might own an apartment in a building, so you need to cover your interest, your contents in that apartment.
Yeah.
So that makes you a householder.
Okay, even if you're a renter?
Yeah, of course. And there's also a house owner policy as well.
Okay.
We'll be talking about that one later.
Okay. Does it mean that what you pay, to pick up this policy, there's a difference if you're a house owner or you're a house renter?
Okay, the scope of cover will be to cover the interest in the building.
Okay.
The interest in the building, but for the other one, that's the house owner.
Yeah.
It will be for both the building and the content.
Oh, I see. Okay, so there is a difference. Well, interesting. Yeah. Can we move on and just look at what exactly do I stand to benefit? Okay, so I want to pick up this policy. What are the benefits to the insurance holder?
Okay, it's going to cover the interest, the items insured in the building against fire, theft, flood, natural perils, and any malicious damage. It can also be extended to cover all risks. Assuming you have a faulty TV and you have to move it to the repairer. And while it's being taken in transit, the TV it maybe falls down or there's a break or crack. The policy will take care of it as well. So it takes care of everything it insures everything in a household within the apartment.
That's a very interesting one. You should see that. If you could see me right now, I have a smile on my face because it sounds like this is something that you want to pick up. This is one policy as a homeowner, as someone who even just lives in any house. You want to pick up such a policy because you stand to gain a lot from this. So, apart from the fact that some of our gadgets in the house are covered, what other things do we stand to gain?
You can cover your generator, generating plant, howsoever it is. It could be big, it could be small. You mentioned of gadgets, mobile phones and accessories can be included in the cover.
Amazing.
So, and another thing is you might own more than one home in different locations as an occupier. Yeah, you can just tailor it into the policy as one policy. Not minding the micro nature of the policy. When we say micro, it means that it's something that is within reach.
Yes.
For any class of the society, any member of the society who can be in the lower cadre and you're right to take it.
Chima, sometimes when I listen to Nuggets on insurance, just like you explained, sometimes I begin to imagine the benefits to me and to every other person, because I know a lot of people out there really clamoring for this. But how do we really? Yes, what we're doing here is to bridge that gap.
Yeah.
But we need to have maybe a well structured environment where we can really take this thing out there, so that people can really get to it, and I think that is one thing we'll be partnering with you to do very soon, because we know, particularly the market women,
Yes.
a lot of people I know, structures of the society, it's only the rich really that that sometimes go into this, but I see that a lot of benefit, because something that you can hold and then can give you some kind of confidence.
Yeah.
That that look,
I'm covered.
and within all this. So like, we don't really rush this segment.
Yeah.
We're going to come back next week, and then we're going to continue to reach out to many people, so that we can have this thing, every home insured.
Yes.
Yes, every home.
Every
Yeah,
home
I
insured.
like that slogan.
Yeah, so
I like that.
you have to pay though.
Yes,
For,
every home.
Oh,
insured.
wow. I like that.
it's a new
Thank you.
tagline for you.
Thank you, Chima. So we're going to see you again next week, God willing, and then we're going to really take it to that level, because it's a campaign that we must run. Every
Absolutely.
home insured. So, Bumi,
Yeah. Thank you so much,
you.
Thank
Chima.
you very much.
Have a
I'm
good
very
day.
grateful for the time.
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, we move on. Our Villa Square segment is up next, but we will take a short break and then we'll be right back. But before that break, just before the break, you want to watch us, everything that's going on in the studio, all of us seated literally all in blue, and you want to see us. Yes, just go straight to Instagram and Facebook, type in Mainland FM 98.3, and you will see us. Also, you can go straight to our own Facebook page, creative_Naija_TV. That's on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah. And then on YouTube, just type in our name, just type in Creative Naija, and you'll see us pop up, and you can watch exactly what's going on. We'll be back after this break.
Follow us on all our social media platforms on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. On Twitter at Mainland FM. We are the sound of Lagos.
Welcome back. Villa Square segment takes off right away, and he's actually been antsy all morning. He can't wait to tell you and bring you what exactly is coming up for Awori Day. Prince Femi Fadino is here.
Good morning. Good morning, listeners.
Yeah, we just run straight. First, Bumi is good to understand what we're going to do here with Awori. Last year, we were partially involved.
Yes, we were.
Partially involved.
Partially.
But this year,
we are fully involved.
So he's going to be here virtually from today. From next week, every other week, you're going to hear what the best festival, well-structured festival. Sometimes people just wake up and say, I want to do family celebration. But our worry is more than that.
Yes.
But don't let me say it. I'm here to ask questions.
Indeed.
So Femi, what is new? What is new for 2023?
Number one, I want to thank God for keeping me alive and keeping every single person under the voice alive, because our worry is deeper, our worry is rich, and looking back when we unveiled Vision 2030 in 2019, which is basically to make our worry a preferred destination, we looked at the fabric very carefully, and I knew that I have something rich legacy in my hand. And it's like an audacity to dream beyond your lifetime. And, bringing this together, we know that Awori, when you looked at us and where we occupy, especially in Lagos and where we are coming from in Ife, if you realize our depth, debatable, that we were still before Oduduwa came to Ife. That's debatable, but we were. But, looking at all this, we knew that our cultural preservation is key point for me. Community unity and engagement is key point for us. And making sure that we also have the economy, taking our children away from where they were. Because if we looked at Awori and looked at the gateway of Awori into Lagos, Awori was the gateway to Lagos. And we knew that if we have listened and we have planned the way we are planning now, trust me, if we have education in those age, we might probably will not have some states as we have them today. But however, I must give kudos. After 2022, which a lot of you think is good, yes, it is good. But we looked at the post-analysis and we looked at the back end. Where did we get it wrong? What can we do better? And going better, we started early. That was in January. Making sure we look at all the components and make sure that the stage, how are they positioned, all those little details. I can assure you that this 2023 will be bigger, will be rich, will be entertaining, and will be very, very engaging for the youth.
Okay,
it's a youth affair.
Okay, Femi, I were there last year.
Yes.
Graciously. Okay, we have 2 minutes to run on this bit, so we can do. Consciousness, the Awori consciousness. To me, that's the greatest thing we've done. Because a lot of people who never knew that there were worries. A lot of people.
Even our chief of staff here is a worry.
A lot of people didn't know they were worried until that happened. And I think that's the game. So come December, just what new thing? We saw the drummings, our drummings.
Yeah.
We saw
the masquerades.
We saw the beautiful ladies. We also saw the masquerades. But the Awori food, the cuisines, and all that. So I don't know. What are the addition? Let me not say all these things are going to repay itself again.
The addition this year, basically, number one, we get all the what I call.
Is the governor coming again? Because it's Awori.
Exactly.
He will be there.
He'll be there.
And I can assure you, those you don't expect to be there will be a surprise.
Keep that one on. We'll keep those.
First, before I go on, I want to greet my brother, and I want to say a very big thank you from an essay to the governor on local government affairs and chieftaincy. He's now the commissioner of the local government and chieftaincy, Honorable Kayode Bolaji Roberts. Congratulations, my brother. May the Lord bless you. Thank you for standing with us, and thank you for still standing with us. He's not a worry man.
He's not a
worry man.
We met him.
Yeah,
I
was
remember.
a wonderful guy. Was a wonderful guy. This year, like you said, quite a lot of things are put into place. One of them is to make sure that the exhibition stand is well put together.
Good, great.
So we're looking into those details. We're looking at the economy aspect of it. Making sure, and we're also looking at the security aspect of it, which is also key. We looked at some of those things.
You're still using that same
The venue
place.
remains the same?
Remain the same till next year.
Okay.
After next year, we are
try to
moving
move
to a
that
bigger one. I can assure you it's going to be most probably Tapabala.
Okay, Femi is always going to be here. Let me repeat it. It's always going to be here. As the need arises. So every other Thursday, you're going to be hearing about Awori. Of course, partner with us. So we're going to run down on this for now. Femi, don't go yet because we're still got to have your input as we go. So, Bumi, where do we run to now?
We go straight to our new segment that is supported by Heck Travels.
Hey, Michael, you travel frequently and hardly complain of travel services. How do you come by?
I use the services of one of the best travel outfits in Nigeria, Heck Travel Agency.
Heck Travel Agency?
Oh yes, Heck Travel Agency takes care of travel plans, ticketing, insurance, visa, and provides pocket-friendly fares helpful in this new normal.
Really? What about holiday packages for families?
Trust Heck Travel Agency on that too. On request, the agency provides both local and international tourism holiday packages with detailed country situation reports, car hire, and hotel reservation.
Where can I locate Heck Travel Agency?
Very easy, my friend. Heck Travel Agency is located in number 2 Ibro Avenue, Rainbow Estate, Trans Amadi, River State. Telephone 0907-893-5167. Lagos office, Parkview Estate, Ikoyi. Telephone 0806-2463-292. Heck Travel Agency, always in touch.
Welcome back, and here is our culture, technology, festivals, travels, hospitality, music, movies, brown water economy, insurance news, and sports tourism with Heck Travels, and edited by Frank Meke. Barely 3 weeks after the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu appointed 2 ministers for culture and arts and tourism, the lull and uncertainty in the industry was replaced with a refreshing direction as the National Council for Arts and Culture, NCAC, hosted the 16th edition of the International Arts and Crafts Exhibition in Abuja. 30 ambassadors resident in Nigeria brought their full presence of their arts and crafts economy to the event, which also has about 16 states in Nigeria in attendance. And still on NCAC exhibition, Nigeria's Arts and Culture Village, located strategically in the central district of Abuja, will be officially unveiled in a fortnight, according to the Director General of NCAC, Ọ̀túnba Ṣẹ́gun Orunsewé, who called on state governments in Nigeria to invest in similar infrastructure to help market and promote crafts and arts economy in their various states, thus opening vistas for jobs and empowerment for youth and women. Ogun State has emerged the overall winner at the International Arts and Crafts Exhibition. Ambassador Manudur Rahman, High Commissioner of Bangladesh to Nigeria, thumbed up Ogun State's dance troupe for their artistic and captivating performance, which was welcomed with earthquake applause from the crowd and exhibitors. Indeed, Team Ogun dressed out in the famous and colorful Adire wares, and it was the team to admire. They came prepared to win. And still on the winners at the 5-star exhibition outing, Rivers and Taraba shared second position. Kwara and Katsina split the third position, while Ebonyi and Kaduna shared fourth position. We had the fifth position taken up by Borno State. On the international scene, China, Bulgaria, and Korea shared visibility awards on pottery, ceramic design, with Lagos, Ebonyi, and Kaduna holding fort on the local woodwork category. Syria, Kano, and Naija states were best in metal and brass works, with Cuba, Colombia, and Lebanon gaining recognition for innovation in e-marketing. Arts and Crafts Packaging Innovation Awards went to Bangladesh, Iran, and Burkina Faso, while the Best Marketing Network Strategy went to Ethiopia, Botswana, and Trinidad and Tobago. Le Look, Nikkei Arts Gallery, and Africo Ventures, 3 distinctive Nigeria crafts companies, won the NCAC Special Awards, while Mexico and Malaysia smiled away with the NCAC Special Day Award. Indonesia, Burkina Faso, and Ogun got the most enterprising heads-up awards, with Kogi and Egypt on the Special Appearance Award category. States awards went to Rivers, Ogun, Taraba, and Kwara states. The recent rise of suicide cases in Lagos State among the biting socio-economic issues occasioning depression and other mental illness may have informed Lagos State government intervention to train its primary medical teams on how to identify and manage stress-related medical matters. The State Ministry of Health facilitated about 314 of its medical team, comprising of doctors, nurses, community health officers, health extension workers, and social workers from all primary health centers across the state to undergo mental health capacity building training to help recognize and manage depression, anxiety, drug abuse, psychosis, and stress disorders, usually driven by poor economic circumstances. Well, that's our news this morning. Really packed and really loaded, but many thanks to you, Frank, for the full reportage that you brought to us from what NCAC offered in Abuja.
That's the game plan of this government, is to, and I think that leads to the creation of a ministry for
separate
art, yes, for arts and crafts. And I think these are ministries that could really create jobs. And I think that have been laid to rest. That government is right, and what Otuba has been doing, is also right. So for us now is to how to mobilize citizen mobilization. Now look, the craft business. For instance, I'm interested in the brass and metal area. So because a lot of them we throw some of these things away sometimes, and somebody could just turn into something that could really uniquely. They said he's sick, and somebody
Exactly.
is, despondent.
It's
Somebody
waiting
is
to be harnessed.
and somebody is trying to commit suicide because feel that there's an economy. So I think government back in his backyard, and you call yourself a professional, and you don't go out, you don't have the products are there.
Yeah.
So government can't do everything for you. So you need to come out. And say, this is what I can do. Look, I see what they're doing. Okay, you can see what
Nika is gallery.
The lady is making millions of
yes.
You understand what I mean? And of course, I mean, so these are people who need to do something. You could just be a basket. Look at Look transformed our craft. You need to look at our bags, the women bags, and those transformed into a product that have international dimension. Okay,
yeah,
and I think she's still improving.
Yes,
as the way it is. And these are the business. It's employing a lot of people. They have potential to employ many young persons. So even out of university, and of course, skill is the future.
Absolutely,
skill is the future. So people just nobody just come and carry Bible and take no. Those eras are gone.
Yeah.
So these are some of the things that craft have done. And I tell you, I was really worried when I didn't see the minister for tourism, or of course I didn't see, of course, Hanatu also for craft, economy. I didn't see them at the place, and I was wondering, this lady, are they passionate enough, to come out and learn? I try to find out, but maybe take that next because of time. Why they should wake up?
Absolutely,
because there's somebody has said we can do this, and it's under your purview. Okay, it's under your purview to go there. Don't wait until we call it service.
Yeah.
Do not wait until look at what other ministers are doing. Don't wait until they come to you. You go to them.
Absolutely,
you understand? Leave the pride alone.
Hit the ground running.
Go there and say, look, Femi, what are you doing? I want to see what you are doing. I want to be part of it. I think that's what we should go.
Yes.
So time, because they're giving me some.
I also must talk as a proud Ogun State indigene. That Ogun State came first.
No, beautiful.
Adire is a force to reckon with.
The dances of the, in fact, they came prepared.
Wow.
And that's beautiful. Don't be surprised that tomorrow they're going to go out of this country because dance is an economy.
It is absolutely. Interesting. Well, that was our new segment, and great things to talk about. We'll be coming back to Prince Femi Fadino later, but we need to move on right now and take you up north for our No Nigeria segment. It is sponsored by Topaz Travels. Hello there. The world of travel changes in seconds, and Border Post requirements needs the touch of a professional to help you navigate through the challenges of airline cancellation, delays, and health requirements. At Topaz Travels and Tours, we help you keep eyes on the ball, processing your travel needs with ease, taking your stress away. For your international and local travel tickets, travel insurance, reservations, hotel bookings, car hire services, and visa guidance, you can trust us to deliver as your ultimate choice. You can reach us via WhatsApp on 080-9401-5458 or call 080-3313-8658 or visit our corporate office at Suite F8, First Floor, Febson Mall, Plot 2425, Herbert Macaulay Way, Wuse Zone 4, Abuja. Email info@topaztravel.com.ng. Topaz Travels and Tours. Stress-free travel. I'm taking you up north on our No Nigeria segment this morning, and it is to the ancient Nigeria kingdom, the Baju Kingdom of Kaduna State. The Baju Kingdom is located in the Zangon Kataf local government area of southern Kaduna in Kaduna State. The state is nicknamed the Center of Learning. The people of Baju have a rich cultural festival known as Yanakan. That's the end of farming celebration. The men contribute to making local drinks, and they also contribute chickens. They kneel and take turns taking the local drinks, a major cornflower. One of the tourist destinations in Kaduna is the Metsirga waterfall in the Zangon Kataf local government area, a body of water that drops from a 30-meter high cliff into a gorge surrounded by rocks. Well, that's the ancient Baju Kingdom in Kaduna State. This piece was put together by Ezike Onyeka for Creative Nigeria here on Mainland 98.3 FM. I was enjoying that song. Unfortunately, time is not our friend. We have to wrap things up. But that's music from Asharawa that's Asharawa by Ado Gwanja.
Beautiful ladies come out to
dance.
It's
That's
calling
the interpretation.
Calling the ladies to come dance.
And we are plenty here. At least there are 3 beautiful ladies.
Next week we will have to replay this so that I can dance.
So
because I want really the ladies to dance. And those are Tinubu girls. Those Tinubu girls, 2 of them in tourism and that. If they dance, we give them red card to go home.
I'm sure they will dance.
They have to do this work, or else
they are wonderful people. They are still looking for office now. So
that's not an excuse, my brother. You need to do this work from your home anywhere. So that's not an excuse. Right. So can we just wrap up with Femi? How many of the beautiful Awori girls are going to dance that day? So let's just end it.
You want to see the Awori beautiful girl?
Yes, ladies.
Abundance. Trust me. Abundance.
Okay.
So they're going to dance.
Yes. Like I said earlier, I was talking about the exhibition, and I also was talking about the Youth Carnival and the Youth Summits that is coming up.
Okay.
These are components that are key for preservation for the youth. And I must say thank you to Creative Naija for what you're doing with us, for collaborating with us. May the good Lord stand with you.
Amen.
But I can say it's a win-win situation.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So we'll talk about those things, creating jobs, and then let me just dance. Can I join you to dance?
We will dance, yes.
Okay.
I will.
All right. So,
but that's about all we can take on our show this morning. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for listening. We'll be back same time next week. That's at 10 a.m. next week, Thursday. Until then, we say goodbye and God bless.
And let's dance.
And let's dance.